Hi, Cancer. This is going to be a mid-monthly reading for you guys. Don't worry, I'm just saging the place. Cards. How are y'all? Okay, I am filming this reading at about 6:30 a.m. in the morning, so don't mind my voice. If I start sounding like a man, I'm sorry. But let's go ahead and get started. Okay. God, what are the most prominent messages for the collective of Cancers? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. What is the most relevant messages? What can they expect? I'm just going to do a 3-card spread, jumping cards, and I'm going to clarify with the Osho Tarot deck. Okay, I think that's the 3 right there. Boom, boom, boom. Yikes. I'm just going to pull a couple more to clarify that. God, please clarify the 10 and the 9 of Swords. I can't leave them like that. Okay, no, we're just going to reshuffle because I'm not feeling that. We're going to reshuffle. Somebody's energy is real down in the dumps right now. I mean, like overthinking. It could be about a love situation. Somebody's real sad, like trying to get over something. Somebody, maybe not you, but definitely in your energy. Check on your kids. That's what I need to say, is check on your kids, because with the Lovers card coming out, I just see it differently right now. But it could deal with some sort of relationship of some sort. So it's gonna be a love reading. Okay. We pulling out what the love is already. Y'all might be dealing with some sort of Gemini, or y'all are Gemini, or have Gemini placements, or just have Cancer placements. That's why you're watching this video. Alright, God, please give us the most relevant, accurate messages. Okay, and out of this deck, I'm gonna take that. 5 of Swords. I'm really feeling like some of y'all need to go within and find gratitude. Find gratitude for your situation. You guys are thinking back to a past situation in which someone may have made some sort of action to you, but now you're kind of just like, nah. You know what I'm saying? Okay, hold on. Let me just have a cheat sheet so I can explain what I'm seeing, because I sound crazy right now. But with this Lovers card, it's dealing with some sort of union or some sort of love interest or partnership. And then it's right next to the Ace of Rods. That's the Ace of Wands. And so it's some sort of inspiration, some sort of new creation or new beginnings, or the potential for there to be one. Possibly with a new partner after you get rid of an old one, or go through a cycle with them, a breakup with them, possibly. This is for some, this is not for all, okay? And then we got the 5 of Swords reversed. So, I mean, you putting competition and conflict to the side. You're open to change, but you might have been hurt before, and so I just don't want you to carry past resentments with this 5 of Swords reverse. That's the only thing that I see there. But you know, you've been through some sort of tension or loss. or you're just coming out of a situation that made you feel like that, and you're open to change. Just do not be resentful of the past and thinking that that will happen to you again, because if you do, then you will manifest it. So be mindful of the law of attraction and what energies that you're allowing in your space, because you're ultimately projecting that to the universe. Your frequency is going to bring back to you what you put out. So be mindful of that, Cancer. But I do have to say, there is some new love, some new beautiful inspiration in the project or work or business. If you're not dealing with love, it could be just something that you do that you love so much, a hobby, a passion project, who knows. Then we got the Nine of Cups reversed. Maybe it's just not moving as fast as you want it to move, and so you're being called to be grateful for the progress that you have now. But the Nine of Cups reversed is greed or dissatisfaction or some sort of materialism. Or maybe that's dealing with this love person, or you felt like in the past you dealt with materialistic people and you wanted to put an end to it because they hurt you in the past. Or you just got out of that situation. Or you could be dealing with some sort of work project, some sort of thing that you're working on that it makes you look materialistic, or it's making you materialistic. I don't know. But with this card in reverse, all I can say is just you need to be grateful. You need to have some sort of contentment. When you see the card upright, it's a card of contentment. Ultimately, you're actually supposed to be feeling like your wishes have been fulfilled and in comfort and satisfaction and happiness, but instead I'm seeing greed and dissatisfaction here. Or maybe that's somebody you was dealing with, And so if that's the case, then it's a good idea that you went through, kind of a Nine of Swords, Ten of Swords type of moment. That's for some of you. Some of y'all didn't do that. Some of y'all are recovering from feeling backstabbed or defeated or having some sort of loss. Some of y'all just were a little hopeless or a little depressed, feeling like y'all was tormented in that kind of situation. And so it was good to clear your energy and get the hell up out of that. As y'all seen in the beginning of the video, I refused to take all them negative ass cards. So somebody in this collective, or maybe y'all have just dealt with this, was dealing with some sort of grief, some sort of loss, feeling backstabbed or defeated, but there was some sort of recovery, some sort of regeneration, but it was an inevitable end. So I'm getting at, like, yeah, it had to be some sort of breakup or some sort of person passed that was sick for a long time. Just a little bit of depression still, but ultimately trying to come out of the situation. I didn't take those cards for a reason, so I'm not about to dwell on them. But with this, I'm just kind of getting like a vibe that's like, it's like you need to appreciate what you have, or the good vibes that's coming to you. Five of Swords. Yeah, and that's reversed. So you're open to change after that past conflict. It's something didn't go well. And it seems juvenile, it seems trivial, something didn't go well. But you're finding some sort of satisfaction with your love offer. But then we have the King of Swords reversed here, so it's some sort of emotional manipulation or moodiness. I'm really getting a person. I'm really getting some sort of relationship that kind of was a little toxic. And so something or somebody needed to walk away and let go. And it was some sort of conflict to someone, but someone needed to let go of that and have that come to an end. And be open to change. And be open to change. So that you can receive better and raise your vibration. Right? Stop being down in the dumps. And that's for some of you. But yeah, I don't know why there's this emotional manipulation here. Maybe you feel like this person in the past was emotionally manipulative to you. I'm seeing here that we went from the Five of Swords reversed to the Nine of Cups reversed. And so after the 5 comes the 6. And the 6 of Cups represents union or nostalgia and childhood. But in reverse, it means stuck in the past or some sort of unrealistic naiveness, right? I'm really getting it was with a relationship from the past, and you kind of had to go through feeling those things. And I feel like because of the nostalgic negativity of it, the negative nostalgic past, it really puts you in the Nine of Cups reverse, because you started thinking about you, right, in order to try to get away from that past hurt that you had experienced before. But as a result, it's kind of putting you in a little dissatisfaction, making you not grateful for the things that are coming to you right now or what you have coming. Since you did have to walk away from something pretty severe, I feel. No worries. All is good. All is well. But you need to watch your communication with people, because during this time, we in this Mars retrograde. Ooh, understanding. You're going to have to exercise understanding. You're going to have to go within. Understand why things kind of happen the way that they happen. And find peace in that. Find some sort of satisfaction. Hold on a second. I had the hardest time picking this card up. But with this, I'm getting the Miser. Somebody is greedy. Somebody is greedy, okay? I was getting that with the Nine of Cups reverse. Somebody is greedy here and lacked understanding of their current situation and how good they had it. Okay? Or that's how you feel about somebody. All right? And this is not for everybody, but just take these messages as it goes. But what I'm getting intuitively is you feel like in some love situation or partnership, somebody was greedy and you had to understand that, or somebody needed to have understanding, but they were a miser and they were greedy. And that's why you felt like there was always some sort of competition, What's one more card for us to clarify the reading? God who art in heaven, the Most High, please give me one more message to wrap up this reading. Okay. Whoever you were dealing with in the past, that was not it. That just wasn't it, okay? That's really what I have here. And then look, the Lovers is right there. That card was tilting, so I decided to pick it up. And it just happens to be the Lovers. And you had the Lovers already in your deck. This is from a whole nother deck in the Lovers. The Lovers pulled twice. So that's confirmation you might be dealing with some sort of air sign or Gemini. But I just gotta say that person, you have new love coming in. You have a depth of love coming in. Maybe it's for a new project or a family member, but you have new love coming in. But I'm getting for in the past. And this is for someone who maybe is trying to overcome something. Or maybe you guys have a child who's trying to overcome something. But what I'm getting here is you felt like this person was greedy. They felt like this person was just being a taker. And the Ace of Rods, like they was, I don't know, they was probably inspired by this person because they was being emotionally manipulated. or they were emotionally manipulating a person. Somebody, take it as it goes. Somebody was just being manipulative and greedy. Or someone sees someone as that. Five of Swords, just totally reversed. But you open to change, though, and so that's all that matters. But let's just go ahead. I'm not going to lie to you. This reading is really confusing. If it resonates, let me know. But if it does not resonate, I know it can't resonate for everybody. Tarot is entertainment. Let's look at page 62, which is understanding. Okay, so the bird is in the cage. It seems like it, at least. But the bars are disappearing. So there was some entrapment that you had with a person that you felt like was the love of your life. Some sort of entrapment, some sort of disillusionment had to happen. But the bars were an illusion. You felt like you was trapped, but you wasn't. It was all in your head. And this small bird is being summoned by the grace of freedom. Ready to start a new chapter. The cage has always been open. And the sky has always been there for us to explore. It can make us feel a little shaky at first, but it's fine. It's natural to be shaky. But don't let it overshadow the opportunity to experience the lightheartedness and adventure that you have in front of you. You have new love coming in, Cancer, and it is something so beautiful. You have new love coming in for the sign of Cancer. But some of y'all had to let something go. I feel like everybody is doing that right now, like collectively, or at least for the water signs. It's like a certain sweetness that you have to life now. You're out of jail. You can open your wings and fly now. The sky is all yours. Just disappear into the sky. This is a card of enjoyment. Like, you're being called to be free and enjoy life for what it is. I love that. And that new love is going to bring that in for you. But that's something that you didn't have before, because with this greed card, I'm getting that somebody, like, made you feel trapped or made you feel, you know, kind of treated you like property even, maybe. Maybe somebody did a bad deal or negotiated a bad deal. And now they look greedy to the world. You feel like somebody is greedy. Like they had a good thing going. They had a good offer. But they was being greedy. But the miser. Let's see what the miser means. The miser. And y'all, please like, share, and subscribe to the channel to see more of these videos. So that, and you know what? This is a dialogue. We can talk about these things. Okay, so the miser. This is the miser. You see that? That's gluttony. That's greed. That's why I've been saying it. This woman has created a fortress around herself, and she is clinging to all the possessions that they have. She's accumulated so much stuff to adorn herself with, feathers, living creatures, all that stuff, that it's made, she made herself ugly a little bit. This card challenges us to look at what we are clinging to and what we feel possesses that is so valuable. It needs to be protected by a fortress. Yeah, by a fortress. can't talk, y'all. It's still early in the morning. So what's this about it being greedy? Somebody being greedy. Somebody really overprotecting themselves or guarding their heart, being greedy with their heart. Maybe all this is you. When as it comes to this new love, don't do that. Don't be feeling materialistic and all about yourself. Don't be feeling ungrateful and greedy. You need to exercise understanding. You need to be free from the past that hurt you, because it's a brand new day, and that prison is deconstructing itself right now in the material realm, so that you can fly out of it and join this flock of other beautiful creatures soaring in the daytime or the nighttime, whatever the hell you want to see. But get out of that. Take a look at yourself, and what are you holding on to? What are you protecting? Be free, let go, be receptive and open to what's going on. Flow like water. Don't be rigid. It needn't be a big bank balance or a box full of jewels. It could be something as simple as sharing our time with a friend or taking the risk of expressing a new love. What was I talking about? This is going to resonate for someone. Like a well that is sealed up and begins stagnant from disuse. Our treasures become tainted and worthless if we refuse to share them. What's the purpose of having a talent if you're not going to share it? What's the purpose of having a big, lovely heart if you're not going to share it? What's the purpose of being so loving if you're not going to share it? Whatever you're holding on to, remember that you can't take it with you. So loosen your grip and feel free. Feel the freedom and expansiveness sharing can bring. Don't these cards kind of coincide? Expansiveness, flying free, cages breaking, sharing with all these birds up here. Get out of your cage, let go. I'm pretty sure this bird probably had a lot of resentment, fear, scarcity, lack mentality in this cage. But now that they're not in that cage no more, well, I guess it's time to get rid of those beliefs, huh, then, right? I don't mean to laugh, but, healing is therapy, honestly. I feel like this is doing something for somebody. The moment you become miserly, you're closed to basic phenomenon of life, expansion and sharing. The moment you start clinging to things, that you've missed the target. Because things are not the target. Your innermost being is the target. Not a beautiful house, but a beautiful you inside and out. Not much money, but a rich you inside and out. Not many things. That's pretty simple. But an open being available to millions of things. You guys need to check out the Pisces and Scorpio reading, because I think collectively the water signs are going through some stuff, and there's some serious things that you can learn from that reading. And with that being said, I'm going to read the Dream, and it's reversed, and I don't know why. I don't even think I should take cards reversed from this deck. But let's see. The dream. Page 108. I'm spectating what I'm doing. So, I feel like, yeah, it's reversed because some of y'all are pushing this out and y'all need to turn it upright. So I'm going to read it upright because that's what y'all need to do. So, get on this level if you ain't already on this level. Some enchanted evening. Okay? You're going to meet your soulmate. You're going to meet them. The perfect person who will meet all your needs and fulfill all your dreams, right? Wrong. This fantasy that songwriters and poets are fond of perpetuating has its roots in memories of the womb. It's quite brutal, but no one's going to be able to go back to that place. It's the motherly energy that we felt from our, the first signs of love. That's that dopamine. We still got a hook to it. You know what I'm saying? But it's a childish dream. I'm saying that to say you know, nobody, whether it's your current mate or someone you dreamed of in the future, has any obligations to deliver your happiness on a platter. Nor could they even if they wanted to. Because real love comes not from trying to solve our neediness by depending on another, but by developing our own inner richness and maturity. Then we have so much love to give that we naturally draw others towards us. See, and this card came out for one of them, either Pisces or Scorpio. So check it out. Check out the other water sign readings. This has been said again and again. You know, that we come into the world alone, we leave alone. That all togetherness is an illusion. But the very idea of togetherness arises because we are alone and loneliness hurts. And we get that. We want to drown our loneliness in a relationship. That's why we become so involved in love. But try to see the point. Ordinarily, you think you've fallen in love with someone because they're beautiful, but that's not the truth. The truth is the opposite. You fell in love with them because you can't be alone. You're going to fall. You were going to avoid yourself some way or another. And there are people who don't fall in love with people. They fall in love with money. You know, they start moving into money or into a power trip. They become politicians. That's to avoid your own loneliness. If you watch if you watch yourself deeply, you'll be surprised. All your activities can be reduced to one single source. The source is that you're afraid of your loneliness. Everything else is just an excuse. The real cause is that you find yourself very alone. And why that came to be the dream, I have no clue. But what I got from that card is just have you need to have contentment in order to bring in this new love. Because this is what you want. You want to break free from this cage and enter this love. Break free from the cage and enter love. That's gonna be the title of y'all reading. Break free from the cage and enter love. Okay? I love y'all so much. Please like, share, and subscribe to this video if you found it useful. Subscribe to the channel. Break free from the cage and fly into love. Bye, y'all.